Good day, my name is Ajaya Kyola. I'm presenting my Persuasive presentation. I'm choosing to talk about Southeast Valley Promise. This is a non-profit organization that is formed to help the development in the southeast of the city of Valley that I live. The main goal of this organization is neighborhood revitalization, strategies to form a strategy with a cradle to create a career pipeline of support for children and their families. These are the goals that they want to achieve. One, examine the current efforts and services that is needed in this area of the part of this city, which is predominantly African Americans. To identify the gaps in capacity and resources that is needed in this area of the city, and to provide an ongoing platform for residents to collaborate, to share their vision, and express their concerns about this area of the city. I would like to say there is a lot, many partners coming together to help this part of the city. One, in terms of education, in terms of availability for, how will I say it, healthy food, good road, and revitalization of this area. Over time, there will be a collaborative effort to create a solution by cultivating what works in this area, activating a shared value, and initiating a long-term system to adapt to the effectively fulfill the needs of the children and family that lives in this area. The long-term vision is to break the cycle of intergenerational poverty for residents living within this corridor of the city, that is the Rokwari Road Corridor. The vision to be achieved is by delivering key investments in education, housing, health and wellness, economic opportunity, and leadership development. So, I would like people to collaborate with this non-profit organization because this area is this area tends to be less developed in the city, but this non-profit organization have a lot of partners, like the YMCA, which is giving their facility for free gym activities, free for health and wellness. The Circle Foundation is also collaborating with them, which Circle is a foundation of the State Employee Credit Union of the state of North Carolina. Is collaborating with this non-profit organization too. The AJ Fletcher Foundation, then even the county the public school system of the county is collaborating with this non-profit organization too. Then we have the Steward Fund, then the Home to Opportunity, that which encourages home ownership, then Purpose-Built Community, which is also collaborating with this non-profit organization. But to me, some people might say, oh, why is this non-profit organization concentrating on the African American or the Black or Hispanic community? I will say, well, I'm not going to disagree or agree, but I will just say what is good for this neighborhood. What is good for this neighborhood might be different from what is required in other areas of the city. But this part of the city has been so neglected. When you drive around, you see dilapidated buildings. The roads are not up to tax, and I believe they should have this support. They should have this non-profit organization channeling or being a vehicle to really showcase to the city that this area needs more development, like in the area of affordable housing and better school in this area. Of recent, driving through this corridor of the city, there have been a substantial development of new, affordable apartments. And one of the historical school in this area of the town of the city, Enon High School, in 2000 and some few years back, the graduating high school students were able to raise close to $200,000 and presented it to this non-profit organization to help them in their activities, since they saw what this organization is doing to be able to make sure this area is brought in line to what is observed in other areas, that is more of other ethnic configuration of the city. So I'm encouraging people to contribute or to volunteer for this non-profit organization. In future, I will try to go out and encourage people to volunteer for this non-profit organization. So I will just say, with this information that I've provided, I'll be, and all what I've read from all what I've read, all what I've listened to, what I've been able to ask people about this organization, people has been able to tell me that this is a good direction for this southeast corridor of the city. Some of the research that I used for this presentation was the New and Observer newspaper for the city. I even asked some friends if they've heard about this non-profit organization, which they said they've heard, and they've really seen what they've done on the southeast corridor of the city. So with this, I would like to end my presentation and say, I hope I've been able to convince people to see the importance of this non-profit organization, the Southeast Valley Promise, in the city that I live in. Thanks.